Welcome in, everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpiring so far. First, yesterday there was an article going around about Gary Gensler, about how he is possibly going to be resigning. The SEC PR came out and said he is not resigning, so I came on last night during the live. I shared the article yesterday so that everybody could see what was going on, but as it turns out, that was just a rumor so far, so we play it as it is. We've got Johnny Deaton saying that even though this rumor is not true, that doesn't mean Gary Gensler won't resign soon, seeing that we're becoming into the season of voting now. We've got XRP we're watching at the 484 level, how it did not give way to that support, even though 1 billion XRP was unlocked from escrow. We'll talk about that. As we know, we have daily, monthly unlocks of escrow of 1 billion XRP. We've got roughly 55 billion of the total circulating supply unlocked. It's a total cap at 100 billion, which means if you did a billion every single month, we've still got 45 monthly installments of 1 billion XRP unlocked from escrow. So we'll take a look at that. And then the final thing I want to look at is the Ripple versus SEC case update as of July 3rd. So we'll just take a look where all that's at. And then we'll take a look very closely at the XRP and Bitcoin technical analysis so we can see where we look on this Monday morning. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics, and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Remember, it's our job this morning and the start of this new week on Monday to choose positivity over negativity. We're winners, ladies and gentlemen. You don't play the victim, you're a winner. So having the winner's mindset, you make winning plays in the most stressful of times. We don't play the victim, which means we get all the information available to us. We study the charts and we get our perception based on what we're seeing on the charts. It perceives our perception of what the price action is going to do in cryptocurrency. So make sure you hit that like button. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 7:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, July 3rd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So we got a lot of stuff to bounce around here. I would greatly appreciate if you hit that like button. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, as I'm amongst my friends here this morning, and we're trying to help each other grow. So what we're looking at right now is XRP looks to be on a short-term bull flag here. If we look at it in the 2 hourly, I think it's a little bit easier to see exactly what's starting to form. We've got the bullish cross in 2 hourly. In the 1 hourly, we've confirmed the golden cross, and now we're holding the 1 hour support, creating a W reversal. In my opinion, as long as we don't lose the 477 area, we should be able to not just come to the 494, but we're going to be testing the 508 level. So what I'm expecting to happen here in the immediate short term, if this plays out properly, I expect this up here to retest that broken area. So we're going to see how the 508 level reacts. So that would constitute, and this is what I was talking about yesterday. It was a little bit lower yesterday, but now it's still the same thing. We were talking about a 6% move yesterday. Now it's about a 5.1% push up, maybe a little bit more. But we're trying to hit that 508 level to either confirm a rejection or start to show some support out of this area, because like in the 1 hourly, the golden cross, the 2 hourly, we're getting on top of the 200 day. If we push up here to the 494 again, we're going to confirm a golden cross in the 2 hourly. We're almost there. We're 3/4 of the way through. And the importance of that is this is the short-term time frame. So as we're starting to reverse the pattern formation, this is how you can start to push up and out of these areas. We've already have a big W reversal forming. And if this can pull up, it used both sides, got a W reversal on both sides. We got double bottom down here at 4497 approximately. We've got the inverted head and shoulders neckline at 44 cents in case we fall through. And then if that doesn't hold, we know the bottom is at 415 right now on the inverted, on the broadening wedge. But right now we're trying to see if we can push up and out, not down to the support. We're trying to stay bullish. So first things first this morning, we got to get on top of the 200 day, which we're working on right now at 484. And then, like I said, this target should bring you up to 508, assuming that we don't lose the 477. And then ultimately, this can bring you much higher, but the 508 is the first major resistance to get out of after the 494. And then we've got to get above the 537 to work our way back up towards the top of this formation. We're still on the inverted head and shoulders pattern, but we're focusing on the short-term play right now so that we don't confuse anybody. And I'll update this as the day goes on. So it's going to be a very important live later on today. So now that we talked about XRP, I want to do a couple different things. First, we touched base on the crypto Twitter. So pro XRP attorney John Deaton says SEC Chairman Gary Gensler could resign. Crypto Twitter faced a false rumor of SEC Chairman Gary Gensler resigning from the regulatory agency. Pro XRP attorney John Deaton said that Gary Gensler's resignation is possible in the near future as XRP price climbed over the weekend, sustaining above 4810. John Deaton, a pro XRP attorney, addressed the rumors of Securities and Exchange Commission SEC Chairman Gary Gensler's resignation from the agency. While word of Gensler's resignation is just a rumor, which turned to be false, Deaton says there's a likelihood that the SEC chair resigns soon for political reasons. The SEC chair has drawn criticism from crypto market participants, exchange platforms, and legal teams defending firms against the financial regulators' allegations. Binance's Changpeng Zhao ZZ of Coinbase executives, or Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, have all criticized the SEC recent approach, which they call regulation by enforcement. So John Deaton saying because we're in a political season, there's a chance that he could still be resign. And then this is the aforementioned XRP price remains stable as Ripple unlocks 1 billion coins from escrow in a routine procedure. So just real quick to give you a little headline. Per data shared by Whale Alert, Ripple unlocked the 1 billion XRP coins in 5 different transactions. For the first transaction, Ripple unlocked 100 million XRP. For the second and third, the crypto behemoth also unlocked 400 and 200 million from escrow respectively. Furthermore, Ripple also released another 100 million and 200 million XRP from its escrow for the fourth and fifth transactions respectively. Notably, data from BitHump shows that the 5 transactions occurred on July 1st, 2023 at exactly 12 a.m. it looks like UTC time. So that's what's going on there. So nothing more, nothing less. And then a Ripple versus SEC case update. We're going to look at that right after I show the Bitcoin chart. So Bitcoin's at 30,624, still on the bullish side of town. Still creating that bull flag. Still over 30,000. We're on top of the channel. That's the broken channel. We've created that cup and handle. As you can see, we're trying to put in the bullish handle on the cup. We also are on top of the 30,000 support and the CME gap. So right now the technical target is 35,054 on a breakout. If we were to lose 30,000 in that channel and break down, the technical target's 25,194. We don't have to beat a dead horse, but that's what's going on with Bitcoin. It's all set up for us. We're just waiting for the move out or the fake out and then the break back down. But right now it looks more bullish than bearish. But if it breaks down, we know the technical target's 25,194. And if it breaks up, we know the technical target's 35,054. So pay attention to that with Bitcoin. And I want to end it with this. Ripple versus SEC case update as of July 3rd, 2023. As the cryptocurrency industry is still eagerly awaiting the conclusion of the lawsuit that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission SEC has filed against Ripple, a pro XRP legal expert has offered more arguments that support the blockchain's firm side of the legal battle. Indeed, lawyer Bill Morgan joined a discussion that included a well-known XRP community member, Mr. Huber, and former SEC enforcement lawyer Mark Fagel, in which the former asked why the regulator filed no injunction at all if Ripple did anything nefarious or even illegal besides selling unregistered securities in a tweet on July 2nd. What is the point of protecting investors if Ripple can continue to pursue what the SEC considered to be clearly illegal and damaging activities to investors for years after the lawsuit is filed? Shouldn't the SEC have at least tried to file for this for the protection of its investors? In response, Morgan said that the reason for this was that since May 2020, Ripple has only engaged in on-demand liquidity ODL sales, and the SEC would risk a finding on a temporary restraining order TRO preliminary injunction motion that ODL sales are not investment contracts, as it would weaken its argument that the token itself is a security. On top of that, he continued, the SEC would need to show how there is an investment contract when ODL customers who don't invest in the token and don't expect profits and transacts the XRP within seconds for fast, cheap cross-border payments, not investments. ODL versus programmatic sales. Earlier, Finbold reported on Morgan shedding his perspective on some rarely raised issues in the community. These included the difference between programmatic sales or open market exchange trades of XRP and sales through Ripple's ODL system. That allows customers to move money across borders instantly and at a low cost without banking intermediaries. Let's continue going through this. My theory is Ripple XRP sales to ODL customers cannot be investment contracts because there is no investment or investment intent by ODL customers and no expectation of profits by ODL customers who hold XRP for a very short time and use it akin to consumption. More recently, Morgan also pointed out the SEC's practices that he said were no way to achieve clarity, stating the example of Dash, which launched in 2014 only for the regulator to suddenly decide it is a security 9 years later, after there was no indication that proof-of-work POW tokens, which are mined, were securities. Meanwhile, the XRP token that is the center of the lawsuit was at the time of publication changing hands at the price of 0.4815. This indicates a decrease of 0.28% in the last 24 hours, as well as a drop of 0.86% across the previous 7 days, and more significant, down 8.77% on its monthly chart as per data on July 3rd. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. If you appreciate my work, consider looking in the video description below and or pinned comments for a mission statement of why it's so important for you to join Tom's Army, as I put out all my content out for free, because I believe no matter the size of your wallet, everybody deserves the information. So if you join Tom's Army, you become an integral part of what I do. You allow me to keep creative control and not have to put paid advertising, paid promotions, and paid sponsorships, because I don't believe in any of that. And if you're looking for an exchange to trade your XRP or your favorite crypto, FEMX in the USA, you can buy XRP, and there's also futures trading up to 100x on the longing or shorting the market, and you don't have to use KYC. That's in the video description below and or pinned comments.